Issue 15. Money. That old man looks like $1 million, green and wrinkled. The young man, on the other hand, shines like a penny. This just goes to show that money, in and of itself, is not the most important thing in the world, and is far less important than health, ability, attitude, and relationships. Pictures talk. 1. Question number 1. Every day, how often do you think about money? Is money important in your life? Why or why not? Question number 2. What's the easiest way to make a fortune? 2. Question number 1. How much do you save every month? Is that enough to live on when you no longer work? Question number 2. Talk about ways you can save money. 3. Question number 1. Is saving money any fun? Why or why not? Question number 2. How can we make saving money more fun? 4. Question number 1. Is there any way you can increase your income? How? Question number 2. What about ways you can cut spending? Is it easy?
5. Question number 1. Some say, I can't save a penny. Do you believe them? Question number 2. Some say, I save no money. It's nonsense to save in the face of this everlasting inflation. Do you agree or disagree? 6. Question number 1. Kids are getting too expensive. It requires a fortune to be spent on them until they are on their own. Do you think raising kids is worth the money? Why or why not? Question number 2. Some people choose to remain childless because of finances. Can you understand their attitude? Or do you think everyone should have kids regardless of financial status? 7. Question number 1. The rich are getting richer. Is it therefore just to impose higher taxes on them? Why or why not? Question number 2. If the wealth gap between the rich and poor continues to widen, what do you think will happen? 8. Question number 1. How much do you need for your retirement? How can you get the money you need? Question number 2. If that method is a long shot, what are other options available?
Express yourself directly. 1. What are the good things and bad things associated with having too much money? 2. If a car costs $20,000 today and the same car is expected to be 20% less a year from now, would you buy it now or later? 3. Money begets money. How? 4. Money is said to be the root of vice. Do you agree or disagree? Why? 5. Some millionaires think they're not rich because they are not billionaires, and some poorer people regard themselves as rich because they have 3 meals a day. What's the difference between their attitudes? Who's right? Let's talk funny.
Getting over money worries.
Making money is hard, but spending it is easy. Why? It's not fair. I disagree. Why? For me, Spending money is a lot more difficult than making it.
Come on, you must be kidding.
No, I'm dead serious.
Tell me what you mean.
I have always made money, but since I got married, my wife hasn't allowed me to spend any, so I've forgotten how to do it.
Questions.
1. Do you think the man is happy? Why or why not? 2. Which is easier in your case, making money or spending it?
What does it mean?
1. If you want to feel rich, just count the things you have that money can't buy. 2. Money is not the most important thing in the world. Love is. But, fortunately for me, I love money. 3. Money often costs too much. 4. Don't tell me what your priorities are. Show me where you spend your money, and I'll tell you what they are. 5. Make money your god, and it will plague you like the devil.
6. The easiest way for your children to learn about money is for you not to have any. 7. The safest way to double your money is to fold it over and put it in your pocket. 8. Money can't buy happiness, but neither can poverty. 9. No matter how rich you become, how famous, or how powerful, when you die, the size of your funeral will still pretty much depend on the weather. 10. If you want to know the value of money, try to borrow some.
Synopsis. One. In my mind, time is always money. 2.
I don't understand. I thought the bank was there to keep my money, not take it.
3. Nowadays, it's cheaper to build a house out of money than to buy the bricks. 4.
All day I work in the office, but I still have to drive a truck at night. And the bonus is, I have no time left to spend money.
5. I tried to save for a rainy day, but I hadn't planned on a typhoon.
So far, I've managed to avoid all temptations to spend my money on foolish things.
I was taught that a penny saved is a penny earned, but nobody told me in today's world I needed dollars. 6.
The heavier the kid grows, the more it costs.
7.
It's too bad you couldn't afford a parachute.
If you hadn't crashed the plane, I wouldn't need one. 8.
The difference between us is this. A squirrel saves nuts for the future, but you are nuts because you don't save anything for the future.
I used to think that was a squirrely philosophy, but now I know better. If I could only start over. 9.
I never thought it was possible to drown in money.
10. He doesn't know how to spend his money wisely, so he buries it, but he can't bury his problems. 11.
I wonder how much the sun costs, but I get it for free. Who lets me breathe the fresh air? Who allows me to smell the flowers? It's a great place to be, even with no money.
12. I'm sincere, honest, and fun to be with. Why don't you love me?
You have everything to make a girl happy, except for one thing.
I'm fat and cold and unfeeling, but I get the girl every time. 13. We all get rolled over by the economy once in a while. 14. Sell me a chance to get rich, even though I know the odds are almost impossible.
Carefully saving my money is a sure way to get richer.
15. I should have worshipped beauty. 16. I'm poor, so you can learn the value of money. My own father was rich, so I never learned.
I wish I lived with Grandpa.
17. I'm glad I bought my new safe. They told me it was unbreakable. My uncle made another sale and gave me the combination, so we both made out. 18.
Climbing after happiness is a lot harder than I thought. I already have money, so maybe I have enough to be happy.
You can quit if you want, but I don't have any, so I can't stop now. 19.
This is the first funeral I went to that nobody came, not even the driver.
This is the last time I plan a party without stipulating RSVP. 20. It's simple. I have money and you want money. If you're not interested in my terms, then I still have it and you still want it. It's up to you. But I don't want to buy your money. I only want to rent it for a little while.